My name's Nancy. Oh, I'm Jen. My name's Tracy. Who are you? What do you do? How are you? Let's hear from you. We need you. We're gonna zoom, 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 ah, zoom. Come on and zoom, ah, zoom, ah, zoom, ah, zoom. Come on, give it a try. We're gonna show you just why. We're gonna teach you to fly high. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom, zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom, zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom, zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom, zoom. This is a game from Stephanie Boyce of Roselle, New Jersey. It's called This Is My Nose.
1, 2, 3, this is my tooth.
1, 2, 3, this is my eye. 1, 2, 3, this is my eye. 1, 2, 3, this is my toe. And you're like, oh yeah, why? You're in trouble. Said you were gonna be up. All right, then David does it to me now. Let's hear it. 1, 2, 3, this is my eye. 1, 2, 3, this is my nose. 1, 2, 3, this is my tooth. 1, 2, 3, this is my ear. 1, 2, 3, this is my cheek.
Yeah, no. Oh boy. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, this is my lip.
1, 2, 3, this is my forehead. 1, 2, 3, this is my ear. 1, 2, 3, this is my eye. 1, 2, 3, this is my tooth. 1, 2, 3, this is my nose.
You're going here. Yeah, but you, and then you said, this is my nose. Did he go, this is my tooth?
Yeah. Yeah, but you can't go 1, 2, 3. You have to go 1, 2, 3, and then point to it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. This is my eye.
1, 2, 3, this is my forehead. 1, 2, 3, this is my tooth.
1, 2, 3. This is my nose. 1, 2, 3.
Go
This is
fast
my
enough.
earlobe. 1, 2, 3. This is my toe.
You're right.
1, 2. Oh
no.
Go.
Come on, Trace. All right. Come on, Call it. I do it.
Men's liberation. Come on, Tracy.
All right.
Come on, Ken.
1, 2, 3, this is my nostril.
1, 2, 3. This is my chin. 1, 2, 3. This is my toe.
1, 2, 3, this is my... Oh.
If you have a game that you don't have to buy, send it to Zoom, and maybe we'll play it.
Here's a poem sent in by Bobby Allen of Tacoma, Washington. It's called 1968 Winters. Got up this morning, feeling good and black, thinking black thoughts, did black things, played my black records, minding my own black business. Put on my best black clothes, walked out my black door, and, Lord have mercy, white snow. Doom, 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 do-a-zoom, 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 do.
Here's one sent in by Clifford Soquist of South Weymouth, Mass. And it's called a chopper, and it's a paper puppet. What you do is you take a regular piece of paper, it should be rectangular, and you fold it in half. And so when you open it up, there's a crease down the middle. And then you fold in the sides to the crease in the middle, both sides. So when you open it up, there's 3 creases. And you take the corners and fold them in like little triangles. You do all 4 corners like this. And then you fold in the sides so they look like little roofs, sort of. And then you bend it back so it looks like that. And you open up one of the flaps
and you fold in some more triangles. And then you fold the flap back down. Should have something that looks like this. And then you rip it down the middle. Like about 1/4 of an inch, and you do the corners too. So then it looks like that, and it's got like 4 little sections. And then you fold down each of the sections. So little flaps. And then you open it up, and you fold it, and you have a chopper. And the mouth opens, and it's very springy. And I made one, and his name is Hermie. And you can decorate and do all sorts of things, and like make puppet shows. Try it at home.
I'm Thomas Susan, and this is my cow Starlight. I have to show her at a fair today, so I have to clean her up a little.
Take 16.
I'm Thomas Susan, and this is my cow Starlight. And I have to show her at a fair today, so I have to clean her up real good. You have to brush your animal really hard because in a ring, the judge will pull hairs out of your animal. And if there's loose hairs on the animal, he'll mark you down. I have 3 sisters and 6 brothers. We usually enter about 6 or 7 fairs per summer, and we usually get quite a few champions.
Bring in the 3 and 4-year-old group. Again, our judges. Richard Sawyer of the University of New Hampshire.
This boy's got a problem in that his heifer is young, and it's hard to get a young heifer with a bloom of hide and hair coat.
I didn't get first place because my cow had long hairs and she could have been a little cleaner around the feet. Maybe I should have worked it half an hour more cleaning up my animal.
Maybe in another year she'll look a little better.
I live on a farm and we have about 100 cows we raise for milking. Of all the chores I have to do on the farm, I hate picking rocks. It's so hard and boring because when you pick up one, there's always about 10 underneath it. Michael started rabbits about 3 years ago. We started off with 2 and now he's got about 200. And he sells about 40 rabbits per week to market. We have to milk the cows twice a day. And it takes 3 hours each time. Well, on the barn day we get up between 6 and 6:30. We have cows in about 7. We start milking 7:15. We get done about 9 o'clock, and we get an hour breakfast break. Then we have to go back, clean the barns. We have a 2-hour lunch break. And we bring in the heifers and feed them, and then again at 4:30 we start milking. Then we get done about 6:30, and we get the rest of the night off. It's really true. I do have 3 sisters and 6 brothers. Rosemary, Peter, Richard, Ralph, Suzanne, Mark, Michael, James, Priscilla.
Donna Marie Dillon wrote us a letter telling us about her school in Waterford, Maine. And she says, I go to a free school. We have a meeting every week when everyone should come, but you don't have to. We don't have grades or report cards and don't have to go to class if we wish not to. At the meetings, we decide on punishments and rules, but the directors decide on health and safety rules. Some of the Zoomers had a rap about school.
What about the idea of the pupils making their own rules and punishments for each other?
No, I think that isn't fair.
Oh, I think
because
One bad thing about that is, all right, say there's one kid in the school everybody hates, and he does something not even as bad as a fight or anything like that. Then the other kids, right? They really hate him or her. They
And because of
fix
his
up some kind of punishment.
right, and because
really
of his
bad.
past, because
Yeah,
of his past,
right.
thing.
That's not too
Well,
good for
right.
whoever they
Yeah,
hate
but
or
like,
whatever's going on.
Yeah, but still, like it would be good. But if you had stuff like student council, like our student council, we have an assistant principal, and he's there all the time, and he usually knows most of the student relations. You know, he knows if there's one kid that everybody picks on, and then what we'd have to do is go back into his back records and have like a court session or something, and he'd be the judge of it, or something like that. No, it works really well that way, because all the 8th grade and the 9th grade students say that way everybody gets a fair punishment, and also children can usually do the best punishments anyway, because they know what happens. Really, kids know it more than adults.
Yeah, you see, because kids know how to punish other kids.
Right.
Like kids know, the adults might. Yeah, exactly. The teachers have that old one, whack them with a ruler across the mouth, whack. You know, that's the old one.
Go stand in the corner.
Something like that. That you know, go sit in the chair in the corner. That can be embarrassing, and that is no punishment.
Yeah, right. That is
Being embarrassed is no punishment. That is just being mean on the teacher's part. When they just tell you to sit in the corner, or the teacher will send you out of the room. Now pass by and say, "You are a naughty boy," and they'll walk into the room.
Oh, we had
But you know, and then as the pupils punish each other, then it can be fair, because it'll be you know.
Yeah, but not if everybody's ganged up on one
Right.
person.
If we all agree on something.
Yeah, they have to have a parent guardian. Yeah.
Awesome. Can you do this? It's called Stuck Fists. Mara and I are going to show you how. Okay, Mara, put your fists like this. Now I'm going to try to break them with one finger, so you better hold them as tight as you can. Now, Mara, you try to me. Do you know why Mara couldn't do it? Try it at home. Do, 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 a zoom, do a zoom, do a zoom, do.
If you want to make your own drawing machine, write to
A Bad Night by Sarah Varner of Havertown, Pennsylvania. One lonely night, a man was lying on his couch reading his paper. However, the news was quite boring, so he soon fell asleep. Shortly thereafter, a robber came snooping around the man's house. He, the robber, found the door was unlocked, so he went inside. He saw the man sleeping on the couch. He tiptoed over to where the man was and knocked him on the head so he wouldn't wake up. He went to work looking for something to steal in the bureau. Suddenly, the phone rang. The robber quickly hid behind the bureau. The man did not wake up. He did not even twitch an eye. So the robber went and answered the phone. Hello? It was his wife.
Are you coming home for supper?
Honey, how many times must I tell you not to call me when I'm at work?
I'm sorry, but are you?
I don't know. Wait and see. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
He hangs up the phone and goes back to work. All of a sudden, something hard hits his head, and he falls to the floor. The man had woken during the phone call and hit him with a nearby soda bottle. The police were soon there.
Please, get him out of here.
As best as we can. We'd be glad to get him down to the station.
Come on, down to the station.
Wait just a minute. I'm allowed one phone call.
The officer dials a number.
Hello, honey? I won't be able to make it home for supper. I'm sort of tied up.
Well, where can I reach you if I need you?
Same place you always reach me on a bad night.
If you have a story or play you'd like to see on TV, write Zoom, Box 350, Boston, Mass. 02134.
Zoom will resume after this important message. Hello, folks. Sabi Vabis? Vabis abis abba pabakavich above abababi dabababi pabo tabe tabo chabips. Vaba pabo tabe tabo chabips. Wabith jabba saba rabbit abamamo above flabby rubber. Aben jabba saba rabbit abamamo above saba. Sabo gabet dabam abet yabor stawor tabu dabe abo kabe. And now back to Zoom.
It's time to roll out the barrel.
Here's a Zoom battle idea from Larry Urbanek of Randolph, Massachusetts. Get two people to stand back to back, then have them link their arms together. Now try to sink down together till you're sitting on the floor. Then get up again. Remember to keep your arms linked, okay? Tracy, Jay?
And to find out what's inside today.
All right, you know how to do it. Stand back to back. And link
Oh, I
arms.
gotta see this.
All right, now wait a minute. Stand like that. All right, now, you ready? Now, no, you have to put your hands on your waist.
I'm gonna break your arm, then you have to
Something.
do,
And then, all right, you know how to bend your knees until you sit on the
yeah,
floor.
sit down. Go down.
Now,
We have to get, no, we have to get, we have to push on each other.
back.
Go. Good.
All right. Yay. Time to open. We were walking down the street, being boys and bars, when we heard a thunder from out of the stars. Well, we thought we missed Well, we're thinking then and there that our time was up. They were coming for close with those terrible cups. Well, we almost had emptied the cupboard and brought, but all at once we heard them say, "We'll expect the men from Mars." So we filled up the cups and we made us 10 dozen, and we ate 'em all up, me, the stars, and my cousins. And so they departed, our friends blue and blue, and we got indigestion before they were through. Before they were through. Before they were through. Before they were through. 1, 2, 3. This is my nose.